I shall reveal no names. But I work mostly with special ed kids.
Okay.
And a lot of the special ed kids I work with are kids that I think that they have a lot more ability than they believe they have, because unfortunately they've been told for years that they're stupid, they can't do it. I mean, literally, they've been told they're stupid. They're not stupid. They may be a little slower, but that's... Anyway, so what I do, or what I try to do with these kids, is what I call selfish motivation. I don't know how logical that is or illogical that is, but anyway, basically, I could give them 60 million reasons on why they should do their homework. The teacher wants it, they'll get a good grade, they don't care. They don't care. It doesn't matter to them. On the other hand, if I am trying to convince you to do something, why should I tell you how it benefits me? It doesn't motivate you a bit. If you don't generally have any interest in doing it, it's not going to motivate you. On the other hand, if I tell you that by doing this, it will benefit you in this, and this way, you're more likely to agree to that, because you go, oh, okay. So maybe it's a bit of a misnomer, but it's... So I try to appeal to their selfish motivators. How does it help me? How does finishing this assignment help me? Not me, the aide, but them, the student. And if I can get through to them, going, this is not just quick. It'll make the teacher happy. Who cares? It'll make the aide happy. Who cares even more? But it makes the student happy and it helps them. Oh, well, that case. So maybe that's what we need to do with our legislators. And, when and I mind you, I don't do this, so I'm a bit of a hypocrite here.
Oh, but you might when people
go up in the meetings and they talk about how they want people to vote. I want you to support this. I want you to vote against this. Whatever. Instead of talking about how it's going to help me, we need to talk how it's going to help. We need to talk to their background. We need to talk to what their interests are and go, this is going to help you. Because some of these people, nothing else is going to motivate them except what's going to help them. And does it really matter if... Okay, I know this people may have problems with this, but if you get a good thing done, does it really matter whether you convince the person to do the right thing by telling them how it's going to help all these other people, or by how it's going to help them? As long as the good thing gets done, and you're being honest and forthright, it seems to me that the most important thing is getting the good thing done. And it's just a thought.
Well, it's something to think about. So how it's going to benefit you? Think about how it's going to benefit them.
Because if I'm trying to convince you that of something I want to have done, there should be something in it for you. There should be some reason for you to do it. And I should explain to you why it's going to benefit you. And if it doesn't benefit you, then maybe it's just selfish on my part, But yeah. So
I'm going to look for all of you periodically on Channel 5 and see as you come before the decision making. Well, that'd be Unit 4 or Chesapeake City Council and Channel 6 Urbana to listen to you.
I don't do big
test
well.
Test your approach here and see. Where do you live? Which city?
Urbana.
And you live in which city?
Urbana.
Okay. Well, since you live in Urbana, what do you think about the issue of the extension of Olympian Drive?
I'm not sure of the whole benefits, I guess, because I'm not sure how much Olympian Drive is used and utilized. So I I guess I'm not 100% sure how it would be beneficial, especially if we're going to be spending all that money to do the construction work and to block off roads and to aggravate people.
Okay. Have you thought about it?
Not much, but when you talk about construction, I wonder why do I see white people mostly doing construction? That's the other thing that bothers me. Where are the black, brown people? Where are the brown
I
people?
thought both cities had in the contracts that
Oh, they do have that now?
that they have minority hiring of a certain percentage, and
Because I
that
usually don't see
you don't see
construction.
much of it.
Yeah, in fact, there was an article on Sunday's paper. Wasn't it Sunday's paper
Right.
about
Labor, yes.
And it is so true. I've had a
3 or 4%
client tell me
or
that.
something like that.
Right, and actually the county board gave some support and funding to the program that's going on this summer of engaging and showing students, especially minority students, how to do different things, lay bricks, concrete, things like that, just to give them that leg up if they're interested in doing it after, say, high school graduation, because it's very difficult for them to break into the unions.
Yeah, because there's a real block. I was reading Toni Morrison's Sula, rereading it again, and I think it's like during the early 1900s or late 18 something. But anyway, it's pretty much black people living in this particular town area, and this guy is getting married not because he wants to be married, but he's getting married so he can have a sense of leadership or a sense of developing in his life, because he's a waiter or a dishwasher, and he can't get a job working on construction. They're going to be building this road, and he's thinking that if I can get a job building this road, I'll have something to say that I did, that I left, you walking on the road that I built, and then I can use my strength and my muscle and make something, not wash dishes and stuff. But they won't hire him. So he's getting married instead. So he can feel a sense of, like, what else can you do? Sometimes you think about it. We need to feel that we are expanding. We need to feel that we're doing better. We're growing. We're developing. And I thought that was so interesting. And then I'm reading Sula, Toni Morrison's book that she wrote, in the 70s, 80s or something like that. And then I read this article in a newspaper,
Right.
about construction. And what I observe, I see blacks working asphalt, but rarely do you see them working in town doing construction, building. And it's not because we don't know how. It's because we're being edged out so that that happens. And it's okay to do. There's a movie called Gentleman's Agreement. Excellent movie, isn't it? You've seen that movie, right?
I know, but I've heard about it. It's from the 40s?
Yeah. Gregory Peck. And how everybody was ever so politically correct and as they talked about the Jews.
Yeah.
And he was undercover as a Jew. He was doing a report on anti-Semitism. Yeah. And you remember the movie, right? And people just kind of said, and see, until we say something as individuals, it's until you say, I'm not going to take this because you don't have it. It has to be not all right with us. It has not to be all right with us. We can't just say, I know I'm benefiting, but you know what I mean? I feel for you, and I know, but, no, I have to be, if I was a white person or another person, I need to be agitated. If I see it happening, I need to be agitated. I need to say, it's not right. It's not enough. I want more than that.
You have to go before your own Human Relations Commission.
I did that one time. I was arrested in the mall. Yeah, I was arrested in the mall for this. My daughter was a student at the University of Illinois, and she had gotten a job for the summer at Claire's Boutique, a little jewelry store, and she told them that she did not want to work during the week when school started. She just wanted to work on the weekends. They told her she had to learn how to pierce ears. She got the job, right? When school started back, she didn't get any hours. She was supposed to call every week to see if she had any hours. Every week she called, no hours.